Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree and I am full on hamburgers and hot dogs because I had free lunch day. I had free lunch at work, hamburgers, hot dogs, and then my apartment complex. Give me free lunch again. Booyah. That's not what this is about, but I just wanted to celebrate free lunch. This is about continuing what I talked about on my last video, which is working on my emotions. And my ultimate goal is to get rid of my filter. And if you know me and known me for a long time, you know, like I've said some terrible things in the past that are kind of mean. And if you listen to my last video, well, uh, getting rid of the filter doesn't mean I just want to be an asshole to say asshole-ish things and be a jerk. No, I just want to get rid of that filter that holds me back from saying the things I want to say and when I want to say it. Of course, I want to keep my discernment and keep my ability to make rational decisions. I don't want to be just pure ego out there. I just don't want to not say what's on my heart and say what I want in life. And say it out loud with like fear of being judged or fear of being hurt. You know, I'm not gonna say mean things at work that's gonna get me fired. I'm not saying like I want to be stupid, but for instance, I asked to go to a conference that I don't think I'm gonna get a yes on, but like, you know what? It never hurts to ask. And in the past, my filter would just said it's you know, just not gonna happen. But, you know, might as well try and get a free trip to Vegas and learn about AI. I think that'd be fun. Why not? And it's just like things like that. Things are like where I'm worried the answer is just gonna be 100% no, and it's something that I actually want and want to push through. For instance, I'm not gonna like every time I get a crush, I'm not gonna ask the person out. And because you know what crushes are, right? That feeling of rush you get when you see someone and your private parts just throb and your heart pounds and adrenaline shoots through your body. A crush, that's just like, you know, childhood, what you learned about love and through your childhood. And if you didn't have a healthy display of love and good role models of, you know, the relationship and the person of the sex that you're attracted to. And if you didn't have like people with healthy boundaries and healthy emotional states, and then the, you know, that's that feeling like, oh my gosh, I know this person forever, because of course you knew them forever. They're like amalgamation of all the people of that gender that you've known throughout your younger years to display what a person like that should be. And if they're not healthy, well, then you're gonna fall for non-healthy people. And then of course, you know, the loin thing is just like your body's like, that person will make me some great babies. And you combine those two things, and bam, that's crush and that's love, or lust, or infatuation. Infatuation's a better word. That's what that is. And sometimes that works out. A lot of times it doesn't. Well, maybe a lot of times it works out. But either way, yeah, you know, I want my logical mind to be a part of this get rid of my filter thing. But I just don't want fear to hold me back from telling my truth. As, you know, in the new age hippie circuit, you know, I want my throat chakra to be open, if you will. But yeah, I don't know. In my life, I don't think I've ever gained anything from holding back. In fact, it's the only time I've gotten anything I wanted, I've had to talk about it. You know, saw a photo of my Lightworker Toastmasters club. We did a summer festival type thing to celebrate the year and to welcome in the new president. That was my last meeting as president. Thinking back, I should have stayed on as president for another 6 months, but I was also kind of tired and worn out from the amount of work I did to get that club up and running for that year, even though it took 4 months to become a club but yeah, but my whole point in saying that is I wouldn't have been able to create my own Toastmaster club if I didn't put myself out there. If I didn't, that's how I want to speak with no filter. In fact, that's exactly how I want to be, as the person who created that club, the person who went and asked all the people, the person who invited many people to show up who didn't show up but truly wanted them to be there. Someone who wanted to make that club. And I have to say, the person who created that club was one of the best versions of me. When I was doing that, I was at my best. When it just comes to not having a filter, when it comes to speaking from my heart, when it comes from asking from what I want, even having conversations on having that summer festival and having that go on and helping people bring in people to that idea. Something that Kirkland Eclectics did, my other club that I was a part of for years, and I wanted that ritual to be part of that Toastmaster club, the Lightworkers. And yeah, that now that I think of it, that's pretty much the example I want when I think of speaking without a filter, is asking for what I want and believing in my convictions of just my normal life. I don't need to hold back. And that club shows what can happen when I don't. I never thought about that until... See, that's why I make this. That's why I make these videos. Not only just to, put this out there with a hope of helping people, because I do. It makes me feel good about myself that one person watches this video and thinks to themselves, you know what? Maybe I can strive to be a little bit better and have their life improved a little bit. That helps. But also helps my thought. I didn't even put those two together. When I had that idea, and then I had that idea, and just talking it out. Just like, holy crap, whole new idea. That's the wonder. I mean, I think that's why people journal, but I just hate journaling. Because it's just not shared. And also I hate writing. Maybe if I decide, if YouTube goes down, maybe I should just make video journals. That's what these are. This video journals I post on the internet. Well, anyway, yeah, that's me rambling about that. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that more. I've been working on that. That's been a goal. And now that I have a good vision of that goal of who I was and am, I'm still that person, but I just used it in one aspect of my life. And just like the intuitive eating that I've learned helps a lot of different aspects of my life, if I put those principles, I'm going to put that principle into more aspects of my life. The person I was when I created Lightworker Toastmasters. Maybe I'll talk about that on Sunday. Yeah, I know. I'll marinate on that more. Thank you for listening. See, your ability to listen to me helps me out so much. So I appreciate you. And I love you. Because you are worthy. Oh, man. Luckily, this isn't something I monetize and that's not my end. Whatever. I'm just stopping this video.